I was on a call with a client the other day talking about sleep issues, something we do, and he said, my biggest issue is sleep. But I hear you talking about that Helix Sleep on your podcast. To be honest with me, do you think it will help me? I get he's saying be honest, right? But Helix is my sponsor. But yes, I sleep on their mattress. And while it may not be obvious, I said I sleep on their mattress. I didn't sleep on the old one that I had. I said, buy Helix. Give it a try. They have a 120-night sleep trial and limited lifetime warranty. You have nothing to lose. Remember those days you used to go to the mattress store and buy from the mattress guy and hope and pray that it worked? And I mean, the pain was real. If you didn't get it right, your bank account and your back hurt for the next 10 years. We don't do that anymore. Look, Helix has a website. Check it out. They'll tell you everything that I can't tell you right now. I know because I went there to get my Helix mattress. They've got their warranty. Helix delivers your mattress right to your door with free shipping in the U.S. And before you know it, you're snoring, sleeping like a baby, not a husband. Listen, this is my second Helix mattress. I won't tell you what brand I got rid of because I got another Helix. You're going to like it. Go to helixsleep.com/dailyboost for 20% off site-wide, 25% off Luxe mattresses, 30% off Elite mattresses. That's helixsleep.com/dailyboost for 20% off site-wide, 25% off Luxe mattresses, 30% off Elite mattresses. helixsleep.com/dailyboost. So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to Zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15.
Never give up, fighting till the end, gotta get back up. No time for loss, fighting till the end no matter what the cost. Keep moving, gotta get back up, what? Keep moving, gotta get back up. Keep moving, gotta get back up, what? Keep moving, gotta get back up.
Happy Friday. Come on in. Happy Memorial Day if you're in the U.S. of A. and celebrating Memorial Day. The weekend, the day that we celebrate and honor our armed forces. It's always a great weekend, and I love it on a Monday when I can go find a ceremony someplace where they're honoring our veterans. Very cool stuff. Hope you do that too. It's we owe them a lot, for sure. Today we're talking about vision, not your 2020 eye vision, but the vision that you hold inside of you. And the reason I want to chat about this is because I hold multiple conversations a week. This week I 10 or 12 really in-depth conversations with people. And I'm always amazed. I'm going to say every single one of them doesn't have a vision. They have their goals. They have their mission statement. They have their values. They know what they're going to be doing the next year, 2 years, 5 years. Don't know why. They don't know what they're building. And when you ask them, they say, well, I guess I want to make more money and become the best version of myself I can be. And I love that answer. It's an important answer, but I'm just dumbfounded how you can sit down and just work all day long and not have an ultimate vision for what you want it to be. How can you build it if you don't know what it is? So we'll talk about that a little bit more today. It's part of my job. I just notice it when I talk to people because I do this all the time, full time, and that's some of the thoughts I come up with. My name is Scott Smith. I am the Chief Motivating Officer here at motivationmove.com. Happy to have you here today on this Friday. And the voice sounds a little better. Smoothing it out, kind of figuring all that stuff out. I will tell you that's a little cracky, and it makes me want to cough. So you might have a couple of pauses during this program where I hit the cough button over there and I clear my throat and I come back in so I can avoid editing. Other than that, I feel pretty good. Good to have you. Thanks for stopping by. Every single Friday, I ask the question, how do you want to feel? And this is because I work with so many people and they get so caught up in people and stuff and communications and relationships and you're dealing with a day and the day's coming at you. Maybe it's not the best day in the world. And And before you know it, they're letting the day run them. They haven't made a decision how they want to feel. I usually want to feel joyful and happy. I usually want to be that kind of light where I go. I find that the older I get, the more being joyful. Older people, here's that. First of all, never argue with an older person. I'm not that old, no. But if you're over 50, don't start arguing with an older person. You can't win because they know everything or they don't care, one or the other. But I find that people over 50 fall into two categories. They're very joyful and happy and they feel good, or they're bummed out and they're not very happy and they're just kind of, eh. So you have a choice. What do you want to be? I see so many people who don't decide on that. And I want you to do that today. So here's how you do it. When the program's over, almost coughed. You sit back and you say, how do I want to feel? And see what comes to you. And you will be bombarded with ideas. Take it for what it is. It's real. It came from you, okay? When I work on my daily awareness diary with my Face Your Passion coaching group, we go really in depth. And one of the things I tell them as I go through my prompted diary, they do the diary every single day. That's what we base the whole program on. They do it in a certain way that really documents their life. It's very cool how we do it. And one of the things I tell them is, when you're doing your diary, give it a moment to see, just before you start writing, before you start dumping, give it a moment to see how you feel about what you're about ready to write. Just pause. And all of them will tell me, man, every time I sit down to do it, like, who am I praying for? Or what's my conclusion for yesterday? Or how do I want to feel, like we're talking about today? If you give it a beat and a pause, magic happens. So when you're done today, just ask, how do I want to feel? And give it a beat and a pause and wait for the magic. Okay, spend some time on that. Sorry about that. Talk about vision. I was on a call yesterday, and I was really surprised. And I'm not going to use any names. You'll know I'm talking about them because you listen to the podcast. Member of my Face Your Passion group, and I did a private call. And how do I say this? A button-down kind of character, somebody that's got it together, can do anything, loves to be challenged, that kind of thing. A high-performance individual, high-level person in every single way. And so I'm going to call one up with a high-level person. I'm thinking, okay, well, let's kind of see what's going on here because I'm not intimidated by it. I'm kind of a high-level person myself, as if I do say so myself. So I'm on this call kind of going after it, and usually I'm a very organic kind of coach. I listen, I pay attention, I really trust my ability to put two and two together and find five. It's pretty awesome, this intuitive nature that I have. So I listen, and if you have me on a Zoom call, you'll see my head kind of cock sideways as I make a conclusion. And I trust it. I've done this so long now that I really, really rely on my experiences to kind of let me cut through some of the confusion so many people have. And suddenly I made this look. I kind of cocked my head and question mark came all over my face. He goes, what? And so let me ask you a question. You're working your butt off. What's the vision here? What are you actually trying to do? Well, I don't know. I mean, I've got my quarterly goal. I'm working on that right now. I said, what's the vision? Well, I guess I want to just build the business. And I said, okay. I mean, do you have a vision for the business? Where it's going? Do you have a business for the family? For yourself? Have a vision for how your life is supposed to be today based on this? Are you building something? Do you have an image of what you'd like your life to be, your business to be? Because life's going to get in the way, right? There's no doubt there's daily life events that have a funny way of distracting us from our goals. It's just too easy to keep putting them on the back burner for sure. And that's why you need to become what I like to call a keeper of the vision. So when I had this conversation, you could see he was dumbfounded by it. He didn't understand it. He never thought about it. And I thought, well, wait a second. You thought about everything else. You've done all the personal growth stuff. You've done all the masterminds, all the coaching groups. You've done all that stuff. You know all the stuff. You do the things. And very likely, if I'm talking to you right now, you do the stuff. You do the things. And didn't have a big picture. It blew my mind. And the rest of the conversation was about that, was basically defining a big picture. That was it. Do you have a big picture? You know where I got this years ago? I've always been kind of a big picture person. Some people might call me a dreamer. Dream a little bit. You a dreamer?
The ultimate cookout starts with the ultimate ingredients. At Whole Foods Market, no antibiotics ever burgers and kebabs are prepped and ready to throw on the grill. Fire up a juicy ribeye. Grab creamy potato salad and savory flatbreads from the prepared foods department and round it all out with 365 brand condiments, chips, and dips at everyday low prices. Whole Foods Market. Make your summer sizzle.
Years ago, I was a TV and film director and a producer. And as the producer, I was the guy who either produced the project, funded the project, or somebody hired me to produce the project. And in any case, I was in control of the money. And so I was controlling that money, spending my own money or somebody else's money. And at the end of the project, I certainly wanted an ROI and I wanted my money back. But the biggest problem is this. The only way to get it back was to produce a product that I promised to produce. So if you've ever done this kind of creative work, you'll sit down at a table with your creatives, with your clients, and you'll establish what the vision of the project is. What's the ultimate thing this thing is supposed to be? And then you'll lock it in. Now, there's a bunch of moving parts. If you're working on film or TV or just about anything these days, it's a very collaborative thing. You might have 20, 30, 40, 50 people along the way that have their thumbprints all over whatever you're doing. If you're not careful, it comes out in a way you never dreamed would be possible. It's kind of like life. Every single day you deal with so many people all the time, each one adjusting your trajectory just a little bit. And you get done, and this thing you wanted to do is different than when you started. Yeah, it could be better, but not always. Not always. So I learned very early on the hard way, because what I figured was this. I would actually do a project and not totally control what was going on with it, because I was accepting collaborative opportunities. I was taking good ideas. We were just kind of growing. It seemed really good, and it was good. But it didn't match what we had originally set out to do. So for all I did, it didn't match the original vision. Frankly, this happened just a couple of times extremely early on. And then I had to fight to get paid. I had to justify everything. I had to do a bunch of changes on it, all kinds of stuff. And once you get to the end of a project, if you've ever done that kind of work before, your money's going fast. You got to get on another project pretty quick, right? I learned. So I learned to create the vision, to understand the vision. I learned to be the keeper of the vision. And that's who I am today. I'm a keeper of my vision. In many ways, I'm the keeper of your vision. I do a certain thing every single day. I'm pushing you in a certain direction. And whether you know it or not, I'm keeping this space for you to challenge and to learn and to think. I have a vision for you, even though I don't know who you are, and I'm holding this space for you. So I want you to do the same thing. I want you to get a vision of what you're doing every single day and why you're doing it. Well, I'm just raising my kids. I just want them to be happy, good kids and go to college. Okay. It's more than that. There's a bigger picture than that. What kind of college? What's good mean? It's all kinds of things. I want you to make sure you have a vision for your life and for your business. And heck, you can have a vision for your body if you're going to the gym. I don't care what it is. But more importantly than that, I want you to be the keeper of your vision. So a long time ago, when I started using the term keeper of the vision, and I use it to this day, and if you talk to me at all, you get on a coaching call with me, and like a lot of coaches will do, I'm going to want to know your goals and ambitions, your obsessions, what your objectives, what you want to do. I'm going to want to know all that stuff. And what you don't know is in the background, I'm keeping that for you. I'm like, okay, that's what they said. I take you at your word. I believe what you said. And if you didn't get clear on it, I hope you'll get clear on it eventually. But I'm keeping the vision for you until you can keep it for yourself. So I'm asking you today to get a vision and to keep it for yourself. And this is how I began to kind of push that in my life and make sure it worked. So when I said I am the keeper of my vision, the rules I'm playing by are very simple. Number one, I know my vision. You should know your vision. Number two, I defend my vision. You should defend your vision. Number three, I live my vision every single day. You should live your vision as well. You know it, you defend it, you live it. You are the only person who can absolutely be the keeper of your vision. If you let somebody else do it, they're keeping their vision, and they're getting you to help them do it for them. Uh-oh, that's not good. All right, we'll get out of here. I got stuff to do. I hope you do. Have a great weekend. I will be here Memorial Day in a recorded version, but I'll see you next week.
Keep moving, gotta get back up, what?